Rembrandt is the target. He's the prime target because everybody knows who he is. They know it's old, it's great, must be valuable. He was a target at Worcester, he was a target at the MFA, he was a target here. And he's a target in every major city with a major museum. Two thieves disguised themselves as police officers and used that ruse to get into the building during off hours in the middle of the night. Once they were in, it was a fait accompli. And there was nothing that was going to stop them. There were no further barriers between them in our paintings and a quick getaway. However, they didn't make a quick getaway. They spent 81 minutes in the museum, which is an inordinately long time for a theft of anything, never mind art. We know they came in at 1:24, the motion sensor readout tells us, because the doors were connected to it. But then there's nothing until 1:48, which is insane. What we do know is that's when they came in, when they spoke to the guards, when they took them into the basement and tied them up there, and then came upstairs. Without question, there's no way that took 24 minutes. Talking about a 5 or 6 minute endeavor max. What we don't know is when they went into the blue room to take Chez Tortoni. That could have been the first room they entered, we don't know. Because no motion sensors on the first floor went off that night. So it's difficult to say when that was taken. Now we see the thieves on the second floor, but you can see what's clear is they went right to the Dutch room. And we can tell by the way the frames are on the floor that they went for the two big Rembrandts first. So they're in the Dutch room. And my belief is at this point, they're taking frames off the wall. It's now 1:50. 2 minutes have passed. 2 minutes is a long time in a theft. Now we see definitive movement. Second floor hall, early Italian room, to the short gallery. That's when he's going towards the Degas and the finial. The other guy's still in the Dutch room. My belief is he's probably going to work taking the paintings out of frames. So time is passing, 1:54. Now he heads back, probably helping him take something apart.
8 minutes past 2 in the morning, and now there's movement again in that stairwell outside of the Dutch room. And then he goes back to the short gallery, to finish the job there?
Probably. Maybe he was in the midst of looking at the stuff there. Maybe he had started taking the Napoleonic finial down. Maybe he went for the flag first and was working on unscrewing it.
We have the thief having left the Dutch room. He's in the middle of the hallway. Or maybe he's just, as you said, poked his head out and called him back. Because the next minute at 2:10, our thief is back in the Dutch room.
Right. It's 2:12. And now they're not setting off alarms in the galleries.
How would you account for that no motion sensors would have been tripped that night?
I can't. I literally don't know what happened. All I do know is that the alarms were working, and no alarms went off on the first floor between the time the thieves entered and the time they exited. That's indisputable. When a painting is stolen, it's not a mystery. Knowing that a thief went into the room is not a great clue. Right? I mean, the empty frame is a better clue. They didn't do it anywhere else in the museum. They set off the motion sensors hundreds of times on the second floor with reckless abandon. Why would they care about the blue room? I don't believe that they tried to defeat that alarm and the alarm didn't go off, and I just cannot account for it.
So here we are at 20 past 2 and there are no alarms on the second floor at all.
Right. Now they're in the second floor hall again, so they might have been down the stairs.
You think they were checking on the guards in the basement?
Most likely. but he's heading back. They were probably together. Now they're in the Dutch.
And so now we are all the way at 2:27 in the morning, and the only alarm here is in the hallway at the
That's
stairs.
the last alarm.
And that's the last one.
That's them leaving the galleries.
And now they're gone. Oh my goodness.
Right, but they don't leave until 2:41. Interior door opens and closes, exterior door opens and closes. So someone departs. And then at 2:45, the second guy open, close from inside, open, close outside door. So now they're gone.
Can you imagine what it would be like to walk into those rooms and not see empty frames, but to see the paintings there?
I used to be able to at the beginning because I was naive and thought, maybe we could do this quickly. It's harder as time goes by, to be totally honest with you. I mean, I still have absolute faith we'll get them back. I do totally believe they're going to be there again. We'll get the paintings back. And I'm dying for that moment.